Hello, YouTube friends. I am the Lame Brain. I'm going to do a new series on Stalker Zona, just because I wanted to clear my palate a little bit. As you can see, I am putting in the preset settings for Zona 137.7. I've put those in now. As always, this first episode is episode 0. It's going to be an intro to show you how I've got the game set up. 425 mods. I'm using SS23. But the thing that Zona is known for is that it is very good with computers that are not so great. If you have a low-end machine, you have trouble with stuttering, you can do SS21, and that's a lot easier on the hardware. Graphically, it's not quite as great, but there's just so much gameplay there that you can play. Highly recommend it. DirectX 11, 2048, prefetch, AVX, CPU affinity. I don't remember where I got this Anomaly launcher. I'm so sorry for whoever built it that I'm not giving you credit. I don't remember where it came from. I picked it up, though, because I was looking for a way to use CPU affinity just directly from the launcher. And so that's what I've been using forever now. Stalker Zona is put together by Draco MT. You should check out his excellent YouTube channel. And his team. He has a whole team. He's got a Discords. I got to turn this down a little so I can hear myself. So he can... actually, I'm gonna... No. I want that. He also writes his music. Draco Draco MT. It's a great song. I don't want to turn it completely off, but I have to be able to hear myself think. Okay, so like I said, this runs really well on lower class machines, especially if you do the SS21 settings. This is going to be a boring video. Feel free to skip to episode 1 if you're not interested in my setup. I'm just going to show you exactly what I do from base to make it where I play. So first thing we're going to do is go into visual, advanced. I keep my FPS limiter at 60. Just cuts back on some choppiness. Nothing else. I don't really touch anything else here. I do show crosshair. I like to show tracers and minimap. Keep the belt artifact off. Don't do health. I like NPC identification, so we'll do that. I'm not one of those people who doesn't like to play with a HUD, so I keep a lot of HUD elements on. I like all the animations. I like the radiation effects, the bleeding effects, the low health blur, even though it means I can't see sometimes. I cannot stand breathing fog, but I like the rest of it. I'm not going to mess with the weather. Okay, so for general, I already adjusted the volume. Let's see, mask breathing sound, but rain on. Radio. Okay. Okay, controls are big. I like to toggle crouch mode, walking mode, sprinting mode, leaning mode, aim mode off, or toggle aim mode off specifically. I don't like multi-item pickup. PDA simple is fine, and I don't like to hold Alt for disassembly. My keybinds are different too. This is all good. Jump is fine. Control for crouch is fine. This should be X and this should be Shift. I don't use free look. Ammo selector on Y is fine. Reload. Sight aim mode toggle. I think that's okay there. These are my mouse buttons, or 4 and 5. And just where they're positioned, it's really hard to hold the mouse in the little box while I click them. So I have some trouble with that, but that's how I have those set. This should be G. This should be U. I don't care about unload all weapons. Actually, I'm going to make that Alt. Okay, inventory I, L, detector O, night vision, Geiger counter, all of this is fine. I don't do drop items, so fine. PDA should be tab. Map task info is P. I don't do those. That should be C. Did I use C for something else? Huh. Oh well. Toggle HUD. I could care less. I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, so the rest of those are fine. Gameplay. Hardcore AI? No, thank you. I don't. I like to just have my portrait. Goodwill notifications are fine. This causes bugs. I do not recommend setting this. I like it. It's a good feature, but sometimes you'll give an item to a mechanic to repair. They'll hold on to it, and then they'll lose it. You'll never get it back. Okay, I don't want to do that. Stealth kills. Okay, definitely gotta enable this. Okay, yeah. Silent kill valid. Suppress guns. Not necessary to a headshot. Okay, and you can't do that until you're in game. Disguise. I don't like to do these two. Movement. I don't like to do these either. Or helmet, if I'm being honest. Fast travel. Visit only. What is this? Can you fast travel in combat? Is that what that means? Okay. I don't know. I'm not super chuffed about it. Dynamic anomalies? Is that off by default? Huh. Okay, I'm not going to mess with that stuff. What I'm actually looking for... Oh, I always set this to 10. Oh, I need my autosave too. Um... 3D ballistics. Fire bullets from gun barrel while unaimed. Aim bullets from gun barrel while unaimed. Okay, I want those. Draw pickup names. I don't actually care about that. I do want to always show crosshair, and I want recon crosshair. Okay. No, because there's clips in this, so that's not a good idea. Okay, now for the big boys. Add-on options. Mainly what I'm looking for here is things that are keyboard controls. But this one has a few keyboard controls, but I'm gonna leave it alone. I think. Well, let's. Yeah, it's already unbound. Okay. I don't really use any of the features in there, so ammo check should be hold. Yeah, long press F. I'm fine with that. Busy hands fix. Huh. Why is that default off? I'm not gonna worry about it. Arm fatigue. I don't like this at all. Autocomplete. I don't like this either. Barter. Okay. We're not going to worry about that. Oh, I kind of like the text HUD replacer. I haven't used it here, but I'm going to check it out. Bullet shell sounds. Yeah. Campfire is placeable. I might need to modify that. Talents should be K. Companions numpad 6. Main settings. Huh. Dot marks. I'm not a big fan of dot marks either, but let's get rid of the secondary interact just entirely. Mark ammo, artifacts, bodies, breakable boxes. Don't mark campfires. Consumables, devices, doors, furniture. Grenades, headgear, miscellaneous unfinished quest objects, NPCs. That's the one I'm looking for. Okay. Oh, I like that. That's a good one. Draco crafting. Drop item keybound. Oh, I prefer this in the middle of the screen. Inspect weapon should be comma key. This doesn't work as P for me. How about semicolon? Ledge grabbing. Space simple press with shift key. Okay, that works. Magazines. Nice. I'm not going to change anything there. Mini-map toggle? I don't want to toggle that on and off. Thanks. Oh, I need to update this. This isn't the updated version of that mod. Pop-up messages. QAW? Quick action wheel. Oh, okay. That should be Z. Does this have the tabs? What is it? I want 3 tabs, I think. Right? It's like override ammo. No. Yeah, because ammo is on Y, so I don't need that. Manual tab. Dynamic device tab. That should be 2. Meds should be tab 1. Food should be tab 3. Or maybe food is 2. And devices is 3. Okay. I'm not going to mess with SS settings. If you need a graphics tutorial, there's a ton of those. I'm happy with how that is too. I don't even really know what the job can wait does. I think it's like a progression thing. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the rest of this alone. Okay. So addendum to my intro video. I'm gonna go ahead and add a mod here. It's called Bass M key rebind and BHS H key rebind, plus other improvements. It's done by Pesta. Credits to Raven Ascendant. Is your Dupio Gamers, Bass 2000, Ray ZZZ, and Explorer B. Oh, Explorer B. Raven Ascendant's cool. I like them. They're good people. It's public domain, and it's pretty small. I have already downloaded it. Oh, I also undid this under Zone of Fun mods. I undid the lower weapon when sprinting because I don't like that. We're going to install a mod above, so it's in the Zone of Fun. Actually, no, what we'll do, Zone of Fun mods. No, you know what? What I actually intended to do was create a separator above, and this is good practice. Create your own category for mods that you add to a mod pack. That way you can easily identify which ones are the mods that you've added so that if you ever need to troubleshoot, you can do that. This is all mods I have put into Zona one time or another. since the 137 release. For this video series, I am mostly not doing that. I'm not using DynaHUD, so I'm not going to select DynaHUD dependency. We're going to activate it. Ooh, runtime mod. Wonder if I want to do that. No, it's fine. Oh, is PIP something you have to enable? Crash tweaks, basically. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Okay, and then that's what I got. I was also considering adding a mode or mod that lets you regen your limbs and your psi health and stuff when you're near a campfire. I don't actually not clear if being next to a campfire here is going to regen my health or not. I'll have to check that out. It's under U. Is it under H? Body health system, maybe? Yeah, here we are. We're going to make that... No. Slash is in use. We're going to make this... Enter? Okay, return. Okay. I needed to add a couple more mods. LNCT Campfire Healing. This is artifacts of the credits. License is proprietary. This is basically based off of Cozy Campfire, I believe, but it lets you do some additional healing. Other one is sprint, cancel, aim, lean toggle. This should be in all mod packs by default. Basically, it just lets you cancel your lean toggle if you have that feature enabled by hitting the sprint key. Zora Z is the uploader. License also is proprietary. Let me just see installation, compatibility. Many thanks to Raven Ascendant, Han Yu Ling, Haruka Sai, XCVB, for the Discord, Anomaly Discord server. Okay, good. Good. Just install these real fast under my category. I've used these in Zona before, so I'm not worried about it causing a problem. Did I just do that one? I just did that one. This one can feel a little cheaty, but you just have to save point. And okay, I don't have that installed, so I don't check that. Because you can crank it up really high, which is nice if you don't want to like burn a bunch of time, but it's a little cheaty. Okay, let's see. Where did they put themselves? LNCT Campfire Healing. Mod enable, recovery distance. I'm going to put that out to 5. I just like 5 as a number. Enable temporary. This will make it so temporary healing will fill out first, and then once that's full, then it'll start doing the permanent health. So that's pretty cool. 0.2 is pretty balanced. I'm just going to leave these rates at default because they are pretty good in my experience. In my other game, I cranked them all the way, but I think it's probably fairer to not do that. The other one I added was the sprint and lean toggle, but I don't think that's going to have an MCM setting. Okay. Hello, another update. We're going to go ahead and find the interactive PDA. Huh. Is that it? Yeah, I think that's it. I don't know what I'm going to use to identify this. That looks right, though. Okay. Oh, you can't see that screen. Okay, I'm going to uncheck this. And then in my mods, install a new mod. We're going to do the Interactive 3D PDA 2.0 Enhanced. Yes, Gamma, Zona. Did you even mention directly? So, this was released February 14th, 2026. Updated May 30th. So, pretty recently, 2026. Done by Pryler. And it basically fixes the interactive PDA pretty good. I've used it before. It's got some rather exciting stuff on it. As a man I admire very much sometimes says, "Let me show you its features." So here it is, PDA Interactive. Okay, cool. So now you can do tab visibility, which I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take RAID off. I want buy info, I want games, I want market, I want notes, I want all of that. Compatibility, yeah, I just leave that alone. Tier limits. Okay, so this is kind of cool because you can lock the different functions out, right? So, two, I'm gonna leave games alone. Market should be 2. Notes should be fine. Comms, yeah, I'm gonna leave that to 2 too. And this is 2. So basically, on the level 1 PDA, I can only do notes and games now. I don't, and well, that's just the whole thing. All the rest of these are blocked until I upgrade my PDA, which is kind of neat. Then you got your specific settings here, but the one I really wanted to focus in on, oh, it inherited my settings. Good. Market. Enable scam mechanic. So you can turn off scamming, which is awesome, which is cool. But the scam mechanic, and the reason I'm going to leave it on, is also cool. Because what happens is if they scam you now, they taunt you. And the names they give you are not their real names, but they're close to their real names, close enough you can figure it out if you work on it. And if you kill that scammer, you can find them in the world and kill them. You can get some of your money back at least. The formula is broken down here. So that is pretty awesome. I also like to turn off the strict trader stock filter so that traders can trade with you, you know, stuff that's in their bailiwick that they don't strictly have. I keep weapons from NPC loadouts only. This makes it so that if there's a weapon that's in the game technically but isn't actually like spawned anywhere and isn't put in any NPC loadouts, it's not actually in the game, you couldn't actually find it, you can't buy it. I think that's a good setting. They have this too where like it excludes stuff you can buy. Hi. I don't actually like that, especially I definitely want to be able to buy kits because that's kind of my backup plan. Drug kit, ammo kit. All those things. Let's get all those things. Look, man, you can't buy hides. I'm okay with that. We'll stick with that. And then there's debug options, which that's cheating. Don't do that. Discounts. Oh, yeah, you can do discounts if you buy a whole bunch from the market. That's kind of cool, too. I always turn these on because I want everything on the market. I don't see any reason not to have all of these available. And then comms, tasks. Okay. And there you go. That's the update. And that is how I set it up. Join me for episode 1 shortly.